Some Palestinians say they decided to stay in their homes, saying there was no safe place they could escape to. Dozens of Palestinians were killed in Israeli airstrikes as they tried to flee northern Gaza Strip, according to Hamas officials, after Israeli military ordered evacuation of more than 1 million residents, a request rejected as impossible by United Nations. The media office of Hamas, the Palestinian group that rules the besieged Gaza Strip, said 70 people, mostly women and children, were killed in airstrikes on vehicles leaving Gaza. It was stated that the vehicles were targeted at 3 points. Thousands of Palestinian civilians began fleeing to southern Gaza on Friday under sustained air strikes following an Israeli military order. Despite little sign of a mass exodus, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant said any Palestinian who wanted to save their lives should obey orders to go south as Israel prepared for a possible ground attack on the besieged coastal region. About 1.1 million of Gaza's 2.3 million population live in northern part of the Strip, which includes Gaza City, most populous urban area. Many human rights groups condemned order and warned that the forcible transfer of civilian population would be a violation of international law. Many Palestinians said they would not comply with the order. They're feeling that there is no hope, that no one cares about Gaza or what's happening to the people. Gaza resident Mansour Schumann told Al Jazeera on Friday, "If we are going to die here, we will die in our homes. We will die in the north or the south. We will die with heads held high, on land, standing behind rights, holding tight to faith." At least 1,800 people, more than half of them women or people under 18, were killed as Israel hit the Strip with airstrikes that leveled entire neighborhoods. Gaza's health ministry said Friday. Hamas has told people to stay in place, and many residents believe there is no safe place for them to go anyway. The noose around the civilian population in Gaza is tightening. How can 1.1 million people move through a densely populated war zone in less than 24 hours? UN Aid Chief Martin Griffiths wrote on social media, "Despite the occupation's artillery threat, it was decided, we have not left and we will not leave," the Palestinian Red Crescent Health Organization said in a social media post. "Our healthcare professionals will fulfill their humanitarian duties. We will not leave people alone face to face with death." Israeli ground raids. Israeli soldiers and tanks launched their first ground assault Gaza Friday, after Hamas fighters launched a devastating attack southern Israel Saturday, killing at least 1,300 people and wounding more than 3,000. An Israeli military spokesman said, "More than 100 people, including Israelis and foreigners, are being held captive by Hamas." Israeli officials said that in the first raids, soldiers targeted Palestinian rocket crews and tried to obtain information